on the package explosion that occurred overnight at that FedEx facility near San Antonio. Federal agents looking into whether it is connected to the string of blasts that have impacted nearby Austin. All this while a hazmat team has responded to another FedEx facility in Austin about what we're told is a suspicious package there. Daniel Lynskey, former Boston police superintendent and managing director at the Kroll security firm, joins us now. Dan, first of all, let's start with the new intact potential package, this suspicious package. To you, what's the significance of the fact that authorities may have a complete intact bomb, if indeed that is what it is?
Authorities can do reconstruction of these explosive devices and rebuild them and get amazing evidence off them. However, we do lose evidence that gets compromised during the heat of the explosion. So having an intact bomb, intact device that they can completely analyze is certainly helpful to investigators trying to piece this case together.
Do you have any sense, based on your gut, because you've got a variety of methods, the tripwire, you've got packages left at a doorstep, now we have potentially 2 sent through FedEx, on who or what this mad bomber may want?
This is somebody who's got some skill sets, who's got some training and some knowledge, who's got some versatility. It's not that they've learned one method. It seems like they've studied the making of these devices pretty intently. We also can't rule out that there could be a secondary group who has decided that this person is getting all kinds of attention and that they want to do something. So we can't rule that out. The authorities know what the evidence is they have in front of them, whether these are connected or not. And certainly anyone who's got this sophistication and this diversity of range in the devices, the way in which they place them, the way in which they have deployed them, is somebody to be concerned with, somebody with some significant experience in this realm.
Do you think it's a potential group, I mean, a political motive going after the state government, you know, of the Lone Star State? We've seen that before.
I don't think we know. You know, we saw individuals attacked, and I think that once we saw it deployed along the walking path where the 2 individuals encountered the tripwire, it changed it to there appears to be no direction to where these are going. It just seems as if, similar to the Beltway sniper incidents years ago, these individuals are just looking to try and terrorize the community and to harm people without regard for who they're harming.
Is your sense that this could be radical Islamic terrorism, or maybe a domestic terrorist group or person, or just too early?
It could be all of the above. It could be someone with mental health issues like Ted Kaczynski, who you followed extensively. It could be somebody with a political motivation like the FALN with the Puerto Rican terrorist bombings. It could be Islamic jihadists. It could be somebody who has a personal vendetta against companies or individuals that is yet unclear. All of that will be run down to ground. It might be that law enforcement is getting close and asking questions, and we're seeing this up-tempo in deployment because the individuals are afraid that they're going to be taken into custody. Clearly, the chief has got a lot on his mind, and he's focused on getting these individuals into custody and identifying exactly who, what, where, when, why, and how. Yeah,
especially if someone would put that tripwire there, obviously. And finally, Dan, you have a very compelling and heartbreaking story about the devastation of a bomb, personally, that affected you.
Yeah, I do. I became a police officer because of my best friend's dad, Jerry Hurley, who was a true great cop, great man, great father, great friend. I got to serve with Jerry honorably for a couple of years. And unfortunately, October 28th, 1991, I responded with other officers to a scene where Jerry was examining a device similar to this that had been reported under a vehicle. That device exploded and it took his life. I saw the devastation that it did that day to him, and I saw the devastation it did for years to come on the family and friends of Jerry who missed out on his relationships and his life. So I feel what the chief in Austin is going through, the extreme tension there. He's working hard, and his team's working hard to bring this individual to justice, and they will get him.
Daniel, our thanks to you, our thanks to the brave men and women of the Boston Police Department and all of the law enforcement agencies, and especially the bomb squads, who are out there trying to defuse these type of devices when they're found. They are right on the front line, and we owe them our lives. Daniel Lynskey, as always, thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. Sandra?
The fallout continues on this straight ahead for you. And as we continue to monitor multiple breaking news stories this morning across the state of Texas, we will get brand new reaction from the White House. Principal Deputy Press Secretary Raj Shah joins us next.